Hello and welcome to the Challenges Show, where we look in depth at fitness and food, what are the most popular health trends and workout regimes.
We'll also be looking at the new fitness craze in South London created by personal trainer Terrell Lewis called block workout. Finding out what makes a person motivated to work out and stay fit, not just in the gym but at home as well.
We will also be looking at the 5-2 diets and the raspberry ketone that both used for weight loss, but are these ideal ways to lose weight? Discussing this with me is Kingston University nutritionist Dr. Pedro Bala, and later on in the show
Chris will be showing us ways to make a quick and healthy pizza you can make at home to snack on. Not just delicious, but easy too. Also, do remember you can leave your comments and questions via our Twitter page at challenges_KU.
Working out in gyms has become a day-to-day routine for some young adults in London. However, some find it hard to stay motivated and to find time to carry on going to the gym and staying fit. Most fitness companies have realised that gym equipment alone cannot help to maintain strength and stability. It's also the help of keeping a positive mindset that can maximise your training. Terrell Lewis is a personal trainer in South London who created Block Workout and explains to us that it's more than a workout, it's a mindset.
I started Block Workout in 2009. After I had a little spell at prison, I come out and I thought, you know what, I need to use fitness to keep my mind focused. I was very, hands-on physical person. So I went down to a local gym, I can't say the name. I asked them, how much is it to get in? Cash. You have to pay direct debit. And I was thinking, right, what's direct debit? I didn't know I never had a bank account, you get me? I'm coming from the road, I'm coming off the streets. So I'm thinking, what do you mean direct debit? They said, yeah, you have to pay monthly in advance. I'm thinking, huh? I ain't got the money for that direct debit thing. So I started going to my local park around my estate in Mitesfield Estate. And there was a kids playground, so I started doing pull-ups and chin-ups and press-ups and loads of different crawling type of stuff. And I just started making up my own type of exercises, just trying to be creative with the thing, I had to use what I had. I just thought, right, let me make a YouTube video. Everyone's doing YouTube videos on something, music. Let me try a little workout thing. So I done a YouTube video. It got like 4,000 views. I'm thinking, right, people are interested in me doing pull-ups, trying to get muscles. So from there, I done another YouTube video, and people start commenting saying, where do you train? I want to come and train with you. And I'm thinking, I'm training around my estate. So I remember I created like a little Facebook page, and I said, right, you know what? I'm going to be training in Kingston Park now. So that's down the road, and that's more neutral, so more people can get there. Yeah. So Mitesfield, you don't really walk through Mitesfield. It's not one of the estates where if you're not from around there, you can't be walking through there. It's a bit dangerous, you get me? So I started doing classes in Kingston Park down the road. And about 4 people started to come, 5 people started to come. We started doing little training sessions.
Well, it's helped me in loads of different ways now. I'm staff at Block Workout, I'm developer and support. So I help, it's a kids session and take them. So I've got my personal trainer level 1. And as that, I've done that through Block Workout.
It helps me mentally because before I wouldn't have the mental capacity to run around the whole field, but now I'm getting stronger and I can run around the field without complaining.
Yeah, it's really helped me. Well, this is actually my first day, and I would see myself come back. It was really good because obviously I was early as well, surprisingly, and it was really hard. I didn't expect that, I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, it was really hard. But I would see myself come back, definitely.
It's not how big or how small you are, because you got some skinny people here now, and they're putting in work. But when you're skinny at home and you're looking at the camera like, nah, I can't do that. Let's do 100 push-ups, nah. But you never know what you can do from what you can't, like that. So it's got to put yourself in that game and it's come Block Workout.
Block Workout made me a stronger person physically and mentally. I'm happy. I'm happy every day. I wake up at 5:30 and I actually know I want to go to work out.
I really like it as well because it's quite sociable as well. I made friends quite quickly, so yeah, I would recommend it straight away.
It forms you into the person that you want to be. The man that you want to become, that's what Block Workout will give you.
To be honest, I'm a repetition man. I love repetition. I love working out in it. I love the press-ups. I love the chin-ups. I love heavy weights as well. I like deadlifts. I like squats. I like doing my legs. I love doing my legs. That's your foundation. It's like having a tree. So a tree, before it grows high and blossoms, it has its roots and it's strong. So I believe the foundation is the sprinting, the press-ups, a lot of the groundwork stuff. Let me tell you my diet. I eat, Monday to Friday I eat clean. Saturday, Sunday, I go out. You know, I don't eat burgers. I don't eat chicken burgers and all that type of stuff. But I do eat chips. I do eat, I like kebabs. I like Nando's. You know, all that healthy junk food. So I eat all of that stuff there. Yeah, that's my diet. And then people a lot of people talk, but when I take off my top, it's different, you know. With health and fitness, what I've come from it and what Block Workout, the whole ethos of Block Workout is a mentoring and fitness program. So it's not just fitness. You not just come and get sweaty. You come and you learn. You leave with something. You leave with that mind over matter. It's a mindset. You leave with that, you know, winners do what losers don't do. You leave with that, I might not be able to do it now, but I can do it later. I'm going to learn to do it. It's a continuous improvement. So it's a mindset. So I told them it's more than a workout, it's a mindset.
And Gabby, here today we have Gabby Avasholo, who is a member of Block Workout. Why did you start using Block Workout, and what motivated you to use this workout?
Do you know what? I think it's just getting to that time where summer is nearing, and a lot of my friends want to go away.
Yeah.
And I'm on a lot of social media sites, and I'm on Instagram, and I'm seeing like people do throwbacks to their previous holidays in their bikini, and their bodies look so good. And I looked at mine, and mine wasn't on par, so I thought it would be a good thing for me to try and get fit. I'm not really a gym person because I can't really commit to it.
Yeah.
Especially if you don't have a partner or someone that's, you know, consistently going with you. So when I saw Block Workout, because it's like a communal thing and there's more than one person, you got that kind of teamwork and like that kind of union that we're all in it together. So
it seems quite social, actually.
Yeah, it's very social, even though it's hard work. So I thought getting fit and having fun at the same time, it was a good combination. So that kind of let me.
I can see it working. I've seen the video, and it seems like fun.
Yeah.
Seems like fun.
Yeah.
So do you get nutrition out of it? Do they tell you what to eat, or you just do your own bits and pieces with nutrition?
To be fair, yeah, they tell you like, you know, what you can, what's good for you and what's not good. They wouldn't say, oh, don't eat that, do you know what I mean? But they would say, like Terrell would say, you know, it's good to kind of have your 5 a day and drink like 1 litre of water. Yeah. But he doesn't give us specific diets. That's for you on your off your own back. If you want to go and do the Atkins diet, then that's up to you.
Yeah, yeah. So it gets you going. Is it a morning thing or is it an evening thing?
Yes, it's a morning thing. You have to get up real early.
You've got to do the early bird thing.
But then I think it's a good thing because your whole body is just kind of, it's just waking up. Yeah. So once you get there, it's like you're set for the day. Yeah, yeah. You just feel strong. Obviously, you have a little bit of pain afterwards, but I think just to have that kind of, you feel like you've been active.
Yeah, like early bird gets the worm sort of thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah. Good for you. Good for you. Good for you. Do you recommend it for other people to do? Is it a thing if you know, some people, they like to do things like in small numbers. Is it a...
Yeah, definitely. I think I would recommend it to any of my friends, anyone that's looking to, you know, get into the fitness, like just tone up, or just anyone that just wants to lose weight. I'll definitely recommend it because I think it's a good thing. Like you don't really see things like that. Even if you go to the gym and you have the membership, they consider you as a member, but you don't really know people exactly. Okay. So to be around other people, I think it's nice. It's a nice environment to work out.
Okay, thanks Gabby, thanks for your time and hope you enjoy your work.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
For those that don't take part in much sport or exercise, weight increase has become a major health problem. In fact, the National Chief Medical Officer, Dame Sally Davies, has said that this is a national problem and much of the population who are overweight do not consider themselves to have a weight problem. From the National Obesity Forum Room, Professor David Haslam has warned the government that obesity is becoming the new norm. Not only is the obesity situation not improving, but the doomsday scenario set out that the report might underestimate the true scale of the problem. We are joined by Kingston University's nutritionist, Dr. Pedro Barra. So why do you think the obesity is such a problem in the UK?
And currently in the UK we're looking at something like between 55 and 65% of individuals who are adults are classified as being overweight and obese. And when we heard that it's becoming a norm, it's because actually the vast majority of the population are carrying excess weight or excess body fat. We're also concerned that a lot of those individuals are also carrying a lot of fat around the abdominal area, which is where we're concerned. So about 35% of adult females and males are carrying a lot of excessive weight. Well, and we know that obesity actually is at the base of a lot of the risk factors that ultimately lead to an increased risk of cardiovascular disease and type 2 diabetes. But it's a very big problem. It's very difficult for us to actually maintain a normal, healthy weight in an environment that gives us lots of opportunities to eat and not so much opportunity to do exercise. And even though we're looking at the government considering some social responsibility deals with the food industry, obviously there's a concern that there is a conflict of interest in inviting the food industry to participate in discussions around public health.
What would you say about times a day of eating? Because some people say, well, they eat late at night. Some people like to eat first thing in the morning. Me personally, I like to eat first thing in the morning and I eat less at night. And I think if you eat less at night, you don't put on so much. Depends on what you're eating, I suppose.
Yes. I mean, one of the advice that, one of the meals that gets most often skipped by individuals trying to lose weight is breakfast, and it's a really big no-no. Actually, we've been able to show that individuals who skip breakfast are more likely to gain weight in the long run than those that don't skip breakfast. You're trying to keep your energy intake balanced throughout the day. Obviously, if you accumulate too much food at night and you're going to go to bed slightly later, you're not going to have time to wear that off. But it's not one day it's going to matter. It's the overall balance across a month, a year, 2 years, 3 years that matters.
So you would say control what you eat, exercise more.
Yes.
And
I mean, the advice to not gain weight would be, have your 5 a day, which you've heard before. Eat more fish. Avoid foods that are high in fat, high in sugar, also high in salt because of the risk of cardiovascular disease. And not skip breakfast and don't go thirsty as well.
Yeah. I just quickly want to ask you about the 5-2 diet and your opinion on it. Before I ask you, I'm just going to quickly tell the viewers at home what it actually is, just in case they don't know. But it's basically just a simple regime that everybody's been taking, that they've been taking it to lose weight. It's basically just for two non-consecutive days a week, you will limit yourself to 500 calories, 600 for men, and for the rest of the week you just eat normally. So what are your opinions on the 5-2 diet?
Most diets, and that includes the 5-2 diet, may help you lose weight in the short term. But what we're actually interested in being able to achieve is to keep the weight off after we've lost it. Now, a lot of those diets are actually not continuing for very long, and they're actually very difficult to persevere with them as well. You may find that some individuals may look at that and think, well, I'm going to feast for 5 days and then fast for 2 days, which doesn't help. You're still going to have to eat healthily on those 5 days anyway. It may be easier to keep up with that diet because you're not restricting yourself over 7 days, but only after 5 days. But there is not sufficient evidence to say that it's actually effective in the long run in terms of keeping the weight off. And you may find that not everyone can fast, and you get a bit irritable as well. You may find it difficult to sleep at night, but very sleepy during the day as well.
Depends what job you're doing as well. If you're sitting at a desk all day,
yes.
If you work,
it's very active.
What kind of person you are. Really.
You may find yourself going dizzy on those days you're fasting, and if you've got a very active lifestyle, that may not be too good for you.
So not really recommended then.
Well, there's normally a healthy diet is you just trying to lose weight, just eat healthily and do exercise. That's the easiest way to
bit of common sense.
Lose weight. Yes, but we all know that.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much for that insight, Pedro. If you have any questions or views on the topic in today's show, please do tweet us. So after all that talk on fitness and diets, we must be feeling hungry for healthy foods. And I know you probably feel you haven't got time to prepare a healthy meal, right? Wrong. It's time for our weekly challenge, Spotlight, where Chris has been able to prepare a quick meal for us to demonstrate just how easy it is to stay healthy.
What I'm doing today is making wholemeal baby pizzas. I've got wholemeal pita bread here, multi-seeded pita bread. I've got tomato sauce. I've got some steamed and slow roasted mushrooms and spinach. What I'm going to do is show you how to make an easy and simple pizza. Tomato on the base, just like that, comme ça. What I've got there is just tomato puree, a little bit of water, some Cajun spice, some salt and pepper. My mushrooms and my spinach, which I've cooked slowly in a pan, seasoned with some salt and pepper. I'll put some of that on top of the pizza like this. Here we go, just like that. And then I use some mature cheddar. Now the reason I use mature cheddar, the stronger the cheddar, the more flavour you have, so you use less cheddar, which gives you less fat. So just a sprinkleness of cheddar on the top. Voila. And here's one mini, healthy, nutritious, low-fat mini pita pizza. Okay? And the next one, here's your pesto. On your base, spread that along. All this is olive oil, water, roasted pine nuts, some basil, and that is it. On top of there like that. And a little bit of parmesan, but not too much. There's your pesto, roasted vegetables. Again, roasted in the oven with a little bit of olive oil. Spread it evenly on top of the pizza like that. Bit of chicken, roasted chicken, good protein. Just like that. And some mature cheddar. If you want, just like that. And then you can finish it off with a little drizzle of pesto on top of there like that. Here you go. Roasted chicken and roast vegetable pita pizza. Here you go guys, and these are the pizzas which were cooked earlier on. 4 healthy pizzas, quick and easy, 2 vegetarian, 2 chicken, nice and healthy, mini pizzas, multi-seeded on home rolled baps.
Wow, Chris, that food looked amazing, that pizza. I tried some myself as well, it was really nice.
Yeah.
So, can you just talk us through what you put in it again?
Yeah, we had some roasted vegetables with some mushrooms, we had some spinach, and I did like a tomato base with just chopped tomatoes, a little bit of onion, just put it on the top. The other one was
roasted vegetables.
one was roasted vegetables, which again slowly roasted, made a homemade tomato sauce, which I put on the base of the pizza, used a spoon and spread it over. That was the mushroom and spinach one. I did a chicken one. And I made some homemade pesto, which I was just basil, some olives, and some parmesan, and half fat and half fat and water.
Right, so you know the pesto, you made it yourself.
Yes.
Is it healthier to make your own pesto than to buy it?
Yeah, because what it is, you know what you're putting into it, and also I've reduced your amounts of fat in the pesto, which was half oil and half water, and the rest was just pine nuts and parmesan.
Oh, cool. So who would you most recommend it to, these pizzas? Like,
well, people who like pizzas really. People who are in a hurry, we don't know much about, you haven't got time for cooking, families, students. You can buy individual pizzas, and then what I did, buy individual pizzas, the wholemeal pizza breads, put your base, and put your ingredients on top and stick it in the oven.
Okay, and what else would you recommend? What else, like healthy foods?
Salads are always good.
Yeah.
With salads, again, you can use loads of vegetables, you can use your chickens, you can use things like quinoa, which is a low-fat vegetable protein. Couscous are very good and cheap and easy to do. So you just got to experiment really.
Yeah.
I tend to use more wholemeal products than use things that are refined, like like your white pastas or your white rices.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Okay, so thank you to all of you who have been tweeting in with your comments and questions. Here are a few tweets. Let's see what we have here. So Sammy from Kent has tweeted in saying, "Who needs block workout? That stuff is just too intense." I think some people would disagree with that, to be quite honest with you.
It's lazy, that one.
Yeah.
Sammy. Gerard from Weybridge tweeted saying that he loves the show and can't wait to try some of our lovely pizzas. Yum yum. Thanks, Mr. Weybridge.
Angelina from Petersham said, "Great show, guys. I wish my area would have their own block workout. It looked so beneficial."
Watch
yeah,
this
I
space.
have to agree there. All right, so that's all we have time for this week. But join us next week where we'll be talking about new fitness crazes.